Lived in Arizona for 19 years. He was a mentor working in the VOC for a young adult recovery program. He leads weekly hikes for the past 8 years. He's been performing poetry over 20 years. And last year, he was a 7-time Poetry Slam winner in Arizona. He's an avid explorer, naturalist, and artist who lives in Rimrock with his dog, Yo-Yo. Paul is ending this with some levity, performing his satire, Sedona's Lost and Found.
Ride. All else fails, go to Sedona, they said. Today I finally made the pilgrimage to the sacred Red Rocks, and I sat in the place where the psychic lady who invented vortex tourism at the harmonic convergence told me to go. I didn't feel anything. I really must be a mess. I bought my culturally appropriated sage at Whole Foods, and I burned it at Bell Rock. But the UFO tour guide told me that the star people visit the most frequently. And I prayed to the Starlink satellite launch, but I still didn't feel heard. And then I had an aura emergency, and I felt like a human mood ring. And I was so embarrassed. I don't want to be seen like this, so purple. So I went to get my aura photo taken to confirm that, yup, my worst fear had come true. But I got prescribed a crystal mind by an oppressed child to point me on the right path. Just my luck. Mercury was in retrograde, and I can't even point Mercury out of the sky, and I was feeling so overwhelmed that my activated cacao and kratom smoothie had no effect. My spirit being so indecisive, I went around the Uptown Roundabout 3 whole times, and my empathic powers were so dimmed by the crisscrossing chemtrails that I missed my pink Jeep tour to the place that everyone goes to feel the energy. At least I got free heart-shaped rock that some retired guy carved in his garage. And I went to Devil's Bridge, in the birthing cave, and I stood in the sacred spot that the influencers all told me to go for my rite of passage that my tourist ancestors have all gone to, and I held my glowing screen up to the heavens to see my true self reflected back to me. I couldn't get a signal. I still didn't feel anything. I left an offering at the turquoise arches. I sat and mindfully Googled, what's a stupa in the stupa? Or hiking to West Fork. But I almost got lost when I couldn't find the East Fork back out. Luckily, I was just in time for a Bluetooth ceremony playing in the canyon to realign my chakras and help me find my way to the promised land of meaningless cairns, where I scratched the names of all my future ex-girlfriends into the Red Rock before I collapsed of heat exhaustion, which finally gave me a vision of the all-knowing deity of dehydration before being reborn in a search and rescue helicopter. I now know the meaning of life that I was always missing back home and the source of all my pain. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to other people to feel better. Sometimes you just have to drink more water. Stop trying so hard to find healing outside of yourself. If you really want to know where the vortex is, the vortex is within you, bitch. You have all the answers that you desired the whole time. Go home.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. They were wonderful poems. Okay.